Welcome back guys, to another 2 episode of the anime. So previously, that stupid goddess sent Makoto to save the Limia's hero, and taking that chance Makoto sent his troops to capture Kale Neon Land as well. Makoto's plan was going as he thought, but Sophia also joined the war for fun. She faced Tomoki first to test out her new levels of powers, and Tomoki tried to use charm on her but it was of no use. So he used his ultimate technique to kill Sophia, but Sophia survived even that. She had the chance to kill him but she spared his life, don't know why. And there she saw the same light again and decided to get a rematch with Makoto, and in the meantime, Makoto arrived at Limia's capital to save its hero, but then he saw that Limia's hero is Hibiki, his senior from his school days on Earth. That was one heck of a shock, so he decided to hide his identity to face Lo, but the way she was dressed was seriously distracting. So he concentrates on his job here to make Lo and demons back off, but Lo refused, so there was only one way to settle the matter. Lo took the first shot, but Makoto seemed to be holding his own. So this time Makoto attacks first, and Lo knew blocking it was the most smartest way. There Hibiki thought of helping Makoto out, but Shiki told them not to, which is why he put them inside a barrier when the other 2 demons arrived. Shiki clearly warned Hibiki that their job is to protect her, not her friends, so getting out of that barrier will be their own responsibility. Then after that, Shiki takes on this 2-side character, but both survive his first attack but barely, so Shiki didn't give them a second chance and burned them to crisps. Then scene goes to the main fight where Makoto was playing around with Lo, but accidentally Makoto activated a hidden feature of his armor, and Lo got into defensive mode against those missiles. Makoto realized there is more to this armor than it appears, so he took advantage of it to beat Lo, and one time he thought Lo was damaged enough, but Lo was still fine because of his regeneration skills. And there Shiki took the news of the entire town with his fog skill and used the same fog to weaken the demons. At that time, even after a full beating, Makoto stood up like he just got a nice massage, and seeing that Lo announced to other demons to use the last method, he learned this from Navel to use the rose sign to enhance the power to the brink of its limit by sacrificing the soul, and now all the demon soldiers have it and Hibiki couldn't contain herself, so Shiki trapped them inside another barrier for their safety. But everyone were pretty bent on saving others, which reminds him of his students. So he told them to prove their power by breaking this barrier and he would consider letting them go. So Hibiki tried non-stop but she couldn't even make a scratch on the barrier. Being broken from it she felt lost, but suddenly she woke up in a strange place where a voice gave her to choose to a power she desired to become stronger. Before her Tomoki also took his power from here. So Hibiki wishes to turn all emotions around her into powers. That was a grantable wish, so Hibiki got this new power from someone mysterious and broke Shiki's barrier and ran off to save the capital. So Makoto orders Shiki to go after them. At that time Lo has gotten stronger because of that rose sign powers, so Makoto broke that rose symbol from his body and turned Lo back to normal. Then suddenly a rain of arrows came down and Sophia came out to have a rematch with Makoto and cracked his armor in one slash, so Makoto took off his armor seeing her. Because Makoto was surprised that the girl was still alive because he thought that sorcerer had killed her, Sophia realized Makoto didn't knew he's that sorcerer, so she didn't tell him and saw Makoto is stronger than Tomoki at least. She didn't kill Tomoki though because Tomoki showed him something interesting, but for Makoto, she and Mitsurugi thinks he's a threat that should be killed, but their Rona came in to stop this battle and saw Makoto, so Lo told her that he's with the goddess and came here to save the hero and take Fort Stellar, which disappointed her greatly. So Rona gives another deal to stop Makoto but Bro declined her offer, and, if they want to fight him just get on with it, and Makoto told her even she could join in. Lo knew Makoto could beat them up because he even crushed the rose sign from his body. So Sophia found it funny how strong Makoto is and wants to use her full Dragon Slayer power against him and tells everyone Makoto is the sorcerer who got her near death. Sophia then tried to attack Makoto but his dense mana caught them off guard. Now her attacks are worth nothing at all, so Makoto told them it's his mana in physical form. And then he took his turn to attack. There Ludo was observing this whole fight through Sophia's eyes, because he's the one who created her, and seeing Makoto using mana in physical form made him go nuts, and now he's desiring him. then away from there Sophia was trying her hardest for nothing at all and used a fire attack she had stolen from a greater dragon, but no luck for her again. So Makoto used the range attack this time and Sophia could barely dodge it even if she hides herself, it was tracking her down, so Sophia had no other option left. Sophia says her ability is to consume dragons and take their power, with which she wants to defeat Benshoku. She's talking about Ludo, so she polymorphs herself into Dragon Kin, but Makoto says even this form is insufficient to defeat Ludo and Toma. Sophia becomes even more enraged after learning that Makoto knew Ludo and used a dragon spell to weaken his mana body, and right after that, Lo attacked him, so Makoto warned him not to interfere and sent him up in the sky as a firecracker. Then Sophia continued her attack and Makoto created another mana body. Sophia's happiness vanished in an instant for thinking she destroyed mana body when she was lit up by Makoto, and on the other side, when Hibiki and her friends were defeating demons, they were heavily attacked and Woody got wounded in the attack. So Shiki came out to help them because the attacker was Lancer this time. As for our main party, Sophia was getting beaten up like a punching bag, and seeing this, Rona knew running out is the best option, and because Sophia is a guest commander she doesn't hold any powers or troops, so Rona decided it's best to ditch her here and run out as far as she could. There Sophia was using Lancer's power to fuse her blade with her body. However, Sophia believes that Makoto's attacks are less powerful than Tomoki's, which is why she believes Tomoki is more appealing than Makoto, who cares about his friends, and he's willing to give up his life for them. So Makoto admits Tomoki is strong because that pervert managed to charm even Sophia. She believes she resisted his charm but she actually failed to resist his full effects. She believes she spared his life because he put up a good fight, but is she certain she didn't spare him because she grew fond of him? This is a valid point, and that is why Makoto said he could dispel the charm effects for free if she wants, and no backstabbing either. So Sophia got so pissed learning this fact and used speed to attack. But Makoto got her for good in the end, and even after getting beaten up, she thinks Lancer will show up to save her, but Makoto said dream on, she has powers of greater dragons yet this is the best she could do. Then Lancer is good as dead because Shiki is much more powerful than Lancer. And sadly, our 2 episode ends right here, but to watch the next episode, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And if you haven't seen the previous episodes of the anime, then I made a playlist of this anime, playlist link in the description where you could watch it. So watch all the previous episodes to understand the storyline. Until then, take care.